Back in the winter, it was my goal to play a 999-week campaign of Dokapon Kingdom Connect, which is something I had attempted in the past, but never had the chance to do. My story with this game has long been told on this channel, but too long didn't read. The original version of this game on the Wii, my friend got it for his birthday a couple years ago when we were, like teenagers. We had such a great time with it that night, so it held a special place in my heart for that reason, but then I came to absolutely love the series. So, the game was brought to Switch as Dokapon Kingdom Connect, and so with this new modern way of playing it, I was like, all right, let's try and do some things. So that first goal was to get a 999-week campaign, which I had never done before. Probably only got about 20% of the way there, so that was really special for me to complete. But in the process of doing so, I ended up completing way more and had a lot of really cool things happen during that time. So this video is just going to serve as a set of highlights of things that happened when I played through it. And all these highlights were actually sent to a friend that I was talking through the game with. So anytime something cool happened, I would send it to him. So if any of these highlights seem like they were directed at somebody, that's why they were sent to somebody. But I think they're general enough that you'll find them entertaining, hopefully. So the first clip you're going to see is me mastering Hero. And I have to put quotations around mastering. So there's 11 jobs in the game, 11 unlockable jobs in the game, and your goal is to master all of them, or in a sense, master them. So I've mastered every job in the past, but this was the first time that I was doing it really, really quickly. So as RPGs go, you have these jobs, and you need roughly 35 battles per job to completely master it. And this was the clip you're going to see is me mastering the final one. Now, mastering is in quotation marks because I thought I had calculated that it was 35 battles from, like, it should have been mastered at the time of recording. It's kind of funny that it wasn't. I ended up doing it later in that in-game week, but the reaction I have at the very end when I realized I didn't master it is actually kind of funny. So this is the clip you're getting. This job specifically, Hero, is the hardest one to get because you need a very rare item drop to be able to get to the place that gets you the item to allow you to become this hero. So that's kind of hard. And not only did I do it, I did it very efficiently, which was partially the goal of me restarting this 999-week campaign. So in the past, I don't know how long I've done it. I did it in a long time. And as you battle more monsters, you gain a lot of EXP, so your level's really high. But what I did was kind of sandbagged and tried to do this as quickly as possible and as low level as possible. So some people might master Hero, might master all the jobs within by level, I don't know, 75, I guess, in a normal playthrough. I managed to do it at level 16. And you actually hear me say in the video that I'm like, I think this is possible to do at level 30. I think this is possible to do at level 20. And I beat that on my own by doing it at level 16. I could have been a little bit more efficient in doing so, but not by much. The other thing that was really efficient too is that I did it in 134 weeks, 134 in-game weeks. So that's also really, really quick considering all the battles you need to have, right? 11 jobs to master, 35 battles. A job would be 385 battles. That's at minimum 385 divided by 7 weeks. So include all the other things that has to happen in the game. It's actually really, really efficient. So I'm really, really proud of that. So enjoy this one. So I just finished week 133. I am in last. There you go. And let's just save that, get that out of the way. But so week 134 now. You'll notice I have a ton of money. What I didn't show you is the salary screen. Basically, when you master a bunch of jobs, your salary goes crazy. I think I calculated you get like 1.2 million gold every single week once you've mastered this many jobs. So I've mastered every job. You see that I'm Hero. I spinnered into the Tower of Rabble just to get the best weapons and best magic and came out completely unscathed. I have not battled anything higher than level 6. I battled a single level 6. Level 5s I can count on one hand, and every other thing that I have beaten has been below level 5. So let's master Hero at level 16, despite the fact that I told you I think it can be done in the 30s and maybe 20s. Well, how about level 16? You also see that I'm Darkling. I also have the contract, so as soon as I master this, it's Darkling time. Despite the fact I have a ton of assets that I really should be using, but it's okay. For the chaos. And just like that, you have mastered Hero. Okay, so I've now mastered Hero, and the last thing I need to do, the last job I need to play as all 12 jobs in the game, is to become this role, Darkling. So Darkling is this job that you get after you've been in last place consecutively for 21 straight in-game days. And the entire idea is that it's vengeance, like with a burning passion. So you become this Darkling job, and your stats get crazy buffed. You have this crazy ability to be able to just take people's towns for no reason. You get crazy weapons and all this. So the idea is that you become Darkling, you do all these things to wreak vengeance upon your opponents and to sort of level the playing field. And in doing so, you get experience for doing that. Now, you don't gain it right away. So normally you gain experience, you level up right away. But as Darkling, all that experience is gained until after you finish Darkling. So you get Darkling for a set amount of time. You get it for 2 in-game weeks. So at the end of those 2 weeks, the next battle you have, the next EXP you gain, it includes all of the EXP that you get during your time in Darkling, which is a lot. Now, if you remember from when I was just talking about Hero, I was only level 16. So you master all these jobs, and every time you master a job, the base stat boost that you get per job goes up. So normally, for example, let's say you master a job with, you level up with no jobs mastered. Maybe you get like 4 stat points to boost. Whereas when you mastered all these jobs, you might get like, I don't know the exact count, but maybe it's like 15 stat points per level. So I was a really low level. I had all this EXP to gain. I had all these boosts because I had mastered all these jobs. So what you see in this upcoming clip is how much stat boosts I get from one single Darkling play after mastering every job, which is just like exorbitant. You probably could have gotten more in one shot. Like I said, we could have been more efficient if you're really lucky with the jobs. But it's a ridiculous stat boost. Like, it's absolutely crazy that I didn't know how much I would actually get. So that's what you see in this next clip. All right, here we go. Man, how much EXP could a level 6 possibly give? We're just gonna, Aurora is the answer here. So we go from level 16, perfectly boosted level up, to, oh boy. Holy 62 levels, up from, I think, what was it, 36 the other night? Up 62 levels. My attack just flew. Defense just flew. Yeah, I know, this is just literally insane. This is like a one-way ticket to getting back on a map. So, 62 levels. I get to distribute 124 points. Okay, let's get all of these up to 240. Oh wait, hold up. HP's got to come up. HP's at 159, so let's get it up to 220. Or 220. 230 for now. 230. 4 more. So they each get 6. The only thing I'm missing is an Angel Choker too, so now that I'm a high enough level, I'm just gonna glory in the last area. You know, I meant to do that last one on HP, but I'm not going through and doing all this again. All right. In this next clip, you see a character called Robo-Assassin, which is one of the monsters you encounter over the course of the game. However, Robo-Assassin is an event monster. So what happens is you can be in any place in the game, and Robo-Assassin can randomly appear as a random encounter, and he will say, pay me money, and I will go assassinate whoever you want. Literally. So his goal is to just randomly appear for another character that you pay for him to appear for, and he's so difficult to beat. He's so strong. His stats are insanely high. So It's very difficult to beat him. He is beatable, though, depending on what you have. So what you see in this upcoming clip is me beating Robo-Assassin for the first time, which game came out in 2008, had never done prior to this year, 2024. So one thing you're going to see, one thing you're going to hear me say is that it took 10 days to beat it. It was 10 in-game days. Now, normally, battles should end normally in 2 or 3 days, like tops, but I was able to stay alive for this one because of a bunch of items that I had. So, for example, there's an item that literally stops a death if the computer realizes that there would be a death. There's an item that revives you from death. There's an accessory or like a held item that'll also revive you from death randomly. So all of those things combined, I was able to stay alive long enough to chip down Robo-Assassin's HP to finally beat him. So first time I did that, and we're going to come back to Robo-Assassin in a little bit, but first, enjoy this clip of me finally beating Robo-Assassin. So I started this battle 10 days ago, and literally on the day that I started, I got my refresh DX taken away. And one more attack and he's done. Let's wait. No way. No way. Bro, it happened. I've never had this before. That's a lot of money. 20,000 XP? Does that get me to the next level? Sure does. The last level, rather. Would you look at that? And, you know what? HP. I cannot believe that just happened. So we now return to Darkling for the next clip. So I mentioned Darkling before you, this super overpowered character whose only goal is to, get yourself back into the game. But one thing that's also very difficult, like Robo-Assassin, is to actually beat a Darkling. Difference between Robo-Assassin and Darkling is that Darkling is a job a player character becomes. So I'm beating another character that I'm playing the entire game against, not just a random encounter like Robo-Assassin. So same thing with Darkling. Stats are very high, very hard to beat. And I've also never beaten this before, so you're going to see me beat Darkling for the first time. So when you beat Darkling, it's kind of crazy. You get the option to get these crazy weapons or crazy weapon, shield, or their held item. Their held item is actually what allows you to take towns from other people. I mentioned that before. So I don't show the video, but I think I end up taking that crazy held item. How I beat Darkling is by using this ability called Debug, which is a random ability you can get after mastering another job. All Debug does is that when it hits, it reduces the opponent's HP down to 1. So that means I still need to live against the Darkling, which again I probably had held items to do. But yeah, I was able to get it down to 1 HP in one attack, and then just finish off the Darkling in the next one. So enjoy this clip of me beating Darkling for the first time. Going to happen. I debugged last turn, got him down to 1 HP. He just attacked, so I survived, and I have a death block. So all I need to do is hit. Bro, no way. No way. Oh my god, it happened. Game came out in 2008. 16 years later, I do it for the first time. I'm so hyped. So this next clip is the last first for me beating something for the first time in a regular campaign. So this character you see is Camacho. Now, there's a character in the game who is an NPC. His name is Green Jr., and Green Jr. is an event that happens every so often. There's no rhyme or reason. It's a random encounter. So at the start of a week, sometimes random encounters happen, and one is Green Jr.'s fighting tournament. I can't remember what the heck it was called, but there's a location on the map that during this week all the players are transported to, and everybody has to battle against Camacho and each other, and it's a last man standing kind of thing. But like Robo-Assassin, like Darkling, his stats are insane to keep up with, so it's very difficult to beat him. But of course I did it here again. So same thing, needed items to stay alive, and I was hyped because toward the very end, right when I was about to beat him, I missed an attack, and then he was about to beat me, and then he missed, or the item, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of things that like made it really, really lucky at the very end that I probably had a chance to keep going after. I think I might have had health items to keep me alive, but there was a random level to whether or not I was going to stay alive. So you see that happen in this one. Bruh. Hold up. I should still have at least another revival. Oh my god. Oh my god. I came in with a death block and at least 3 revivals, I think. Oh damn, that was a bad switch. I think I still have a revival left. Even if not, I still got the angel choker. Brock, something. Let's go. Just hit. All we gotta do is hit. No. Uh-oh. Wait, no, I think I survive. I survive an attack. Yeah. Let's go. Ah! No. He also missed at least 2 attacks, so like that was a oh, let's go. Come on. Ah! Bro. I did it. Oh my god. Wow. In this third to last clip, we see me beat Robo Assassin one more time. Now, what I didn't mention before for Robo Assassin is that part of completing the gallery for the game, having every weapon, having every shield, having every accessory, so on. One of those items is locked away by being a random drop from Robo Assassin. So it's a pretty good drop. It's a 25% drop, so it's definitely possible. But when it's so difficult to beat Robo Assassin in the first place, it's very rare you would actually get that drop anyway. So I think if it's a 25% drop, I think it was the 4th time that I beat Robo Assassin in the game. And so I kind of expected to get the drop. And it's not even a useful item, which is kind of funny, but it was the first time I got it. And because it was so hard to beat Robo Assassin, because I had to stay alive for so long, and because I finally got the drop, you see me really pop off in this one. What's also kind of funny about this clip is that I recorded it during the Super Bowl, so you hear the Super Bowl going on in the back, just because I just happened to be watching it, and I pop off so much that I curse a lot. So sorry about that, but enjoy this clip. I feel it in my bones. I feel something in my bones. I don't know what it is, but I feel it in my bones.
There's a flag down at the 38-yard line. That's a huge difference from punting or getting a first down for the Super Bowl. Rolling on the field with an incomplete pass.
Who cares about the Super Bowl? This is more important.
Defense number 22.
All right, next turn.
Since the second quarter.
All right. I can survive at least 1 attack, and it's gonna have to be right now. So, okay. I think Aurora kills. Okay. I feel the drop in my bones. I feel it. I'll die happy. If we get it right now. 4th time beating Robo Assassin. Come on. Ready? There it is. Oh my god! Ah! Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. We got the Chevalier not that long ago. Now we got the fucking Criminal Studs. Let's fucking go. I want to know what a wanted person... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. In our penultimate clip, you see me owning as many towns as I possibly can at once. So in Dokapon Kingdom, there are 48 towns. Each one at the start of the game is taken over by an enemy monster. So how you gain towns is by going to these towns, battling the monster, and winning the town. And once you win a town, it's part of your value, it's part of your standing. So that's just kind of how towns work. So you can also, once you own towns, rank them up by investing in them. So, every town starts at rank 1, and then it costs, let's say, like 1,000 gold to rank it up to level 2. By the time you want to go rank it up to level 6, that 1,000 gold per level, it's more like, donate 100,000 gold to invest into the town to rank it up to level 6. So what you see in this clip is me owning 47 out of 48 towns, all at level 6. So I own almost every town in the game. Here's the thing. It is impossible to own all 48 towns at one moment, because at any time there's this big monster that floats around that randomly goes from town to town and just takes over that town. So you beat the big monster in one town, and then it respawns in another town. So I own 47 towns because the one impossible to just permanently destroy is the big monster. So owning 47 out of 48 is like the best thing you could do, but owning 47 out of 48 towns all at level 6 is a pretty big deal. So that's what you see in this clip. All right, let's add it to the list of first accomplishments. We're just gonna bank space, start in Asiana, all 6s, all mine. Hallstatt, all 6s, all mine. Clovis, all 6s, all mine. Lano, all 6s except where the big monster is, and that's a great place for him to be because nobody ever wants to go down there. Gunbjorn, all 6s. Afrake, all 6s, and all mine. And Flinders, all 6s and all mine. I am the greatest Dokapon player of all time. And last but not least is actually a video I have posted in the past, but it's perfect to have here. So, like I said, what ended up being the goal of this whole thing was to master the gallery, or complete the gallery, I should say, where you see every monster, you have every job, you use every weapon, you use every shield, you have every accessory, you own every town, you've had every hairstyle, something to that effect. I don't need to speak too much. I'll let the video speak for itself because I do a pretty good job of explaining it there. But it took a 999 week campaign to do it, I don't remember exactly how many, I think it says in the video, but like 150 week campaign in story mode, plus a couple weeks in multiplayer with a friend to finally complete everything. So that was really exciting for me too. So the only thing that's not in this video was an like an 9-minute video of me talking about the greatest accomplishment ever, which was actually doing and finishing all 999 weeks. So there's another video on my channel talking about completing that 999 week campaign. So I'll link it in the description, but that's another video you can go watch if you want to see a little bit more of me talking about the game. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some of these clips, whether they be silly or impressive because you know the game, whatever it is. Thank you for watching. So without further ado, after a 999 week normal mode, which was the first time I ever completed a 999 week campaign, after a 109 week story mode, which is the first time I ever played story mode, after a 215 week campaign to just try and get some things in the gallery, me and my friend started an online story mode for me to finish up the gallery and for him and I to just play. I had one more hairstyle I needed and I finally got it. So for the first time, I have completed all 24 jobs, or I've mastered or played as all 24 jobs, seen all 126 monsters, had all 67 weapons, had all 40 shields, had all 33 accessories, collected all 80 local items, and have had all 28 hairstyles. The last one I needed was a prank hairstyle, which was Baldy as a female, and after 1,326 weeks worth of gameplay, I have completed the gallery, which is super, super exciting for me. So thanks for watching.